The 2020 Dorothy Baker Award. First Congregational Church's Board of Christian Education will present the Dorothy Baker Award to honor an individual for outstanding service to children in need. This year's recipient is Jessie Quinteros, Program Manager, Days Long Beach. The following article is reprinted with permission by Dr. Paul Boyd Batstone. Who is Dorothy Baker? In September of 1959, Dorothy and Edwin Baker moved to Long Beach to begin an extraordinary tenure of service to children in need. Her pragmatic approach to addressing the need of the moment led to almost 45 years of extraordinary service to the Long Beach community. As a professor of home economics at Cal State Long Beach, Dorothy began a 5-day-a-week child care program for infants through preschool from destitute families at First Congregational Church in downtown Long Beach. The Cal State students worked as teachers and teacher aides at the preschool. The preschool was only the beginning. In addition to their own children, Dorothy and Ed were foster parents to a total of 11 needy children. The first 2 toddlers appeared at the preschool and caught Ed's eye because they were literally without clothing and were emaciated from lack of food. Coincidentally, they appeared while Dorothy was giving out Christmas baskets full of presents. Dorothy asked each of the preschool children to give a gift to the toddlers. Later, they visited the mother who was unable to care for her children, and she asked Dorothy and Ed to take them in as foster children. Similar requests happened repeatedly over the course of their lives. Seeing need for parent education, Dorothy initiated numerous programs at the preschool, including nutrition classes, sewing groups, life management skills, and parenting. She received a $224,000 grant from the James Irvine Foundation to feed families through the YMCA of Greater Long Beach. On some occasions, there would be 300 to 500 people being fed and receiving parent education classes. Dorothy bought and directed Progress School on 909 Pine Avenue. Among the unique features of the school was that it was K-12 private school that only charged tuition on an ability-to-pay basis. This progressive school was not age-graded, but rather the curriculum was dictated by the child's developmental level. Dorothy's personal interest in the school began when she tried unsuccessfully to enroll her 3-year-old daughter, who was able to read, in a local school. Someone suggested she go up the street to Progress School. She became involved as a parent and later /owner-operator. Dorothy initiated numerous other programs. Summer Day Camp was established to provide quality child care and an educational program during vacation months. Help with Homework was an afternoon program providing academic support to children of working families. Saturdays were not rest days, but time to provide child care, homework help, and nutritious meals to children. Christmas baskets were distributed to designated families in need from Edison, International, Stevenson, and Progress schools. In Dorothy's own words, "I just loved children. I wanted to make life happy enough so that they would want to do things. The education, the clothes, the teaching of parents was related to that. A lot of praise goes with it for just trying." In the spirit of Dorothy Baker, we honor Jessie Quinteros. At 13, he asked if he could join the Days LB summer program staff as a kitchen aide instead of being a participant. When Jessie returned each year to the summer program, he took on greater responsibilities, eventually becoming a Days LB summer youth lead teacher. As a lead teacher, Jessie was responsible for overseeing 55 male youth between the ages of 11 and 17, developing and implementing curriculum that was engaging and imaginative, and organizing field trips to local colleges, museums, parks, and recreational facilities. Many of the youth experienced extremely difficult and complex situations at home, in school, and throughout the year. Jessie listened to the issues facing the youth and implemented activities that responded to their fears and desires. During the summer program of 2012, Leaders Long Beach emerged as a year-round, youth-led leadership program to respond to the requests from summer participants. Jessie is a founding member and continues to meet weekly with approximately 15 to 25 youth who volunteer their time to mobilize their peers, address community issues, develop civic engagement skills, and create summer program modules. For the last 2 years, Jesse has co-facilitated the Leaders Long Beach meetings, creating the agenda, facilitating discussions, contacting potential guest speakers, and encouraging the youth to get involved in community issues. For the last 2 summers, Jesse has dedicated his time to ensure that the summer curriculum is aligned with the needs of Day's participants. During these unprecedented times and in response to COVID-19, Day's LB once again called on Jesse. He was hired as their project manager, creating the platform for Day's LB and its partners to distribute $200,000 to families that were not eligible for government relief. Due to the success of his work, Jesse, Day's LB, and another local nonprofit are providing $100,000 in rent relief to families and community members that are experiencing extreme financial hardship. Jesse is a graduate from Cal State University Dominguez Hills and has a master's degree in school counseling from California State University Long Beach. Please join the Christian Education Board this Sunday as we honor Jesse Quinteros, recipient of the 2020 Dorothy Baker Award.